Hello Remembers, this is BeatlesGeek and today I'm going to be doing the first episode of the Kawaii SMP. So most people do like Let's Plays of this kind of, but as you guys probably know, I'm not a Let's Play person at all. No. I'm going to be doing cut comms on this, or cut commentaries, and I'm going to be talking about random shit. I need some pork in my life. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I like nuts. Alright, so don't take that the wrong way, please. You name it. Almonds, pistachios, cashews, peanuts. There's a lot of people with peanut allergies, right? Commercials featuring candy or anything with peanuts are putting their lives in risk. Okay, so I don't know if like this is a part of like any other country or anything, but we have something here called Snickers bars, right? And they're really good. It's like this chocolate bar filled with caramel and it has peanuts. Pretty much what I'm trying to get at here is that I feel like commercials like those should advertise peanuts. Like for example, because Snickers commercials are always like, oh, you're not you when you're hungry, blah, blah, blah. Like they're at a party or something and the guy is like flipping over tables and stuff because he's angry, right? Goes over there and he's like, then this guy goes over and he's like, hey, you're not you when you're hungry, have a Snickers. So he's like, okay, so he eats it. And the guy asks, like, as usual, better? So it ends by saying, you're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies. Unless you have a peanut allergy. Like, I feel like that would just be the way to go. Like, I feel as if you want to... How, like, if you're in an action movie and you're, like, trying to poison someone or something. You may want to take this advice for real life. Jot this down. Like, you know, you're sitting there. You stick, like, I don't know... Take something off of a payday bar, put it in their meal, boom, they're dead. You don't even have to do anything about it. Like they check you if you're bringing poison in. Nope, just got a payday bar. So I nearly drowned in this well. I literally walked into the server. I'm like, oh, what's this? And I jumped in, and as soon as I sunk all the way to the bottom, they're like, oh, don't go in the well. You know, like, oh god, it's too late, and I was almost dead. Anyway, it's like a wishing well thing. Why is that block there? What the hell? You know what? I'm not gonna mess with it. Russian roulette. Like, you know how Russian roulette is with the revolver, and you just take one round, put it in there, put it against your head, and fire it, and see if you live or not. Oh, by the way, these are all the shops. See, I'm not sure what to make with one of these shops. Like, I don't know if I want to open a shop or not. I don't know. It's a bit confusing for me. I walked down here the first time yesterday, and I just looked. So I came over here, and I just looked. And as soon as I looked into one of these side ones, my mind just went like... Instead of having Russian roulette, where you're still technically risking your life with this, but like just put a bowl and just mix it up between regular M&Ms and peanut M&Ms. And you just close your eyes, stick your hand in, plop one in your mouth. If you get a peanut M&M, you have peanut allergy, boom, you're dead. Like that. And it's not as bad for the other people, because sometimes they'll eat a peanut M&M and they'll be like, I'm good. And that's the whole thing of it, is just that, well, instead of why use a revolver and put it against your head when you can have peanut M&Ms? They do the same thing. Remember that horse you saw in my house? His name is Perseus. I'm naming him in honor of a series I actually thought of a while ago that I did with Ryan or Draconian Cosmos, Cal or Southern Set, and a different Ryan, The Hunted. It doesn't matter how many people are on a team as long as the teams are equal. Hey. Alright. Okay, he's probably asking what this is. Well, let me explain this quickly, then I'll explain The Hunted. So remember that horse Perseus in my house? Yeah, I kinda got him over there near the shops, and rode back, and fell in this ravine. I was kinda stuck. So, I took forever, and I built this thing for him, so that he could get out, and we could get in my housey home. So anyway, why I named him Perseus is because of a series called The Hunted. And Ryan, or Draconian Cosmos Ryan, was there, and he randomly got a horse and put it in diamond armor and named it Perseus and started riding around. The whole purpose of this game is basically, you're there, it's equal teams, and there's the hunters and the hunted. And I don't know, we may actually be able, if you want, we could do this for, maybe I'll try and say we could do it for the SMP. Maybe later seasons or stuff, I may, like, I don't know, season 2, give birth to a chicken. You never know. Basically what you do is there's hunters and the hunted. And the hunted start off in like these glass bedrock chambers or whatever you want to build them out of so they can't break out of it. And they start with nothing. And the hunters are all around them. And basically what you do is you release them out of their cage and they just run. It's just in a regular survival world like this. And they just run and they try and gather materials. They get a head start and everything. And then the hunt, after time runs out, while they're still collecting materials and everything is still running, or the hunters come after them. And basically, oh yeah, this is my house, by the way. I'll do a house showing later when I'm finished with it, and you guys are gonna like that, so it's pretty cool. So anyway, so basically you run after them and you try and collect materials, and the hunted come after you. And basically, you can set like what the hunters have, because they're obviously gonna be more decked out than the other people. But I mean, with playing with Cal and Ryan, with them together, I know I can't really stop them, so I just let them do whatever they want. Thankfully, Cal put it so, because he's the owner of the server, he put it so that it wasn't too OP, but it was really, really OP. So it was really, really fun. Like, the other Ryan and I, we went over to like this island, we swam all the way over there, and like we had a furnace and crafting tables, and we were chopping down trees and all that stuff. It was hilarious. You just saw Cal and Ryan come from the other direction on boats, I think, or they were flying, either one. I guess Cal was plugging for the server. Bows they enchanted it so they were rapid fire bows, and it was the most hilarious thing. I just looked over the horizon, I saw them for a second, and then their arrows literally blotted out the sun, and we were just screaming and just running away, and it was amazing. You know what would be the worst thing is if like you're hired to do a children's party and stuff, and you hire a person who acts out as Mickey Mouse over there, but turns out to be like a 50-year-old pedophile. He just walks in there with a room full of children, and the parents just close the door behind him. He just kind of looks over at children, and he just goes, "Oh!" Ended up actually in the end killing Ryan, getting his stuff, and then ended up killing Cal. I just realized how hard it is to actually like do a cut commentary when you're telling a story or talking about something. Like, you can talk about the game all you want, and never stutter, never do any of that stuff, like how I normally. Screw you, I have a shovel! Ah! It's weird, like, it's one thing to just talk about a game while you're playing it and make that like a cut commentary, which is kind of what I usually do, and like do all that stuff. It's actually a lot harder than it looks just to do like a cut commentary. Okay, so people ask me a lot like why I scream in my videos so much, and honestly, my answer is I don't know. I guess it's just the way I express myself. Like, I don't know, I'll just be sitting there in class and they'll be like, say, okay, silent reading time, and it'll just be like 20 minutes in, and it'll just be like, ah! And everyone will just look over and I'll be like, what? I guess it's just the way I express myself. So I built my house on this desert mountain, right? Thinking nothing of it, and there was some caves near it. I'm like, what? Okay. So then I just kind of went and explored the caves. There was nothing in there. I'm like, oh, okay. So I just kind of dug stairs straight down over here, right? All of a sudden, these things just kept coming, like the mobs. They just kept attacking me. I'm like, what the heck? Why? Where? What is it doing? And then I realized, whoa! I just found dungeon, right? So I collected the chest in here and collected all the stuff on the walls. I'm gonna make this a mob grinder. Basically, I found in there, I found saddle, some stuff, and diamond horse armor. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take this and I'm going to name my horse after Perseus. So whenever I got accepted to this SMP, I actually wasn't expecting to get accepted. Like, I've applied to SMPs before and not get accepted, and I originally wasn't going to apply to this. I was like, I don't know if I want to. So then I just applied anyway. I decided, you know what, why not apply? And all of a sudden I got accepted. I'm like, oh, wow, okay. Sure, I just kind of threw together the application, didn't make a video on it because I didn't really, it was just kind of a thing like, oh, if I get accepted, I get accepted, if not, I don't. Oh my god, rainbow sheep. Everyone on here are really, really nice people. Okay, so I didn't know if you guys know, but there's this pirate speak here, and it puts everything in like, yar, shiver me booty, I don't know. Yeah, on the note of lots of different colored sheep, honestly, I would be a cannibal. Well, no, I wouldn't be a cannibal. What the heck? Okay, that just got really weird really quickly. I'm trying to figure out a way to kind of remedy that. I would honestly be one of those people that would just streak all the time. The only reason I don't do that now is because it's not socially acceptable. The note of decapitating heads, streaking, rainbow sheep, killing people with peanuts, cut comms, the hunted, and some other stuff. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the first episode of Kawaii SMP. I'm still working on the cut commentary. I was just kind of like, this is the last minute thing I just thought of to do a cut com. Next episode, hopefully I'll do stuff. So I may do some stuff with the people on the, well, I'm going to do stuff with the people on the SMP, but otherwise it's going to be full of mainly, like, cut commentaries. I'll just be telling stories and all that. You know what? Actually, next episode, I have an idea for what I'm going to do next episode. You guys are going to like it. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, favorite, share, comment, like, and follow to do posts. From you. Okay, the ones I made for you guys, my subscribers. And I'll have all the people in the SMP, well, whoever's channel link I can get, I'll put it in the description below. So, yeah. Bang! Can't reach the thing.
My dear, I don't give a damn.